So you see, about 2 months ago, Nintendo launched the Booster Course Pass as DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. DLC for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. DLC for a Deluxe? This must mean we will one day get a game called Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Definitive Edition. The DLC wasn't released for the original on Wii U, though. Because, why? Why would anyone do that? It consisted of 8 extra cups that would be released over the months, 2 cups at a time, with each 2 cups being a wave. This $25 pass essentially doubles the amount of content within this $60 game, and for less than half the price. The first wave released on March 18th, 2022, and consisted of the Golden Dash Cup and the Lucky Cat Cup. And I will do something that might not be the best idea. I will give my opinion on each stage. Alright, first up, we have Tour Paris Promenade, the first mobile track on console. Aside from this, it has a pretty cool gimmick, that being the first track to go different places on each lap. It's amazing, the most revolutionary innovation in racing game since 1973. You can also commit vehicular manslaughter and go backwards while other people go forwards. So you see, on laps 1 and 2, you go forwards, as God intended. But on lap 3, you get to go the other direction. And since the AI are dumb and are always way behind you, you can actually find them and commit, as I said, vehicular manslaughter. Graphics aren't bad. I have no idea why people are acting like the worst graphics known to man. Oh. I see it now. I see the graphics now. 3DS Toad Circuit. Wow, these graphics are worse than the original. But that doesn't matter, it's all about the gameplay. This track is very generic, but it's really easy to go fast by pulling off purple mini turbos. And also, the second 2 laps are different from the first lap, just like in Mario Kart 7. Come on, Nintendo, this gimmick better not be on every track. Not much else to say about this one. At least the next track is better, right? Yes, N64 Choco Mountain. Brought back a second time, but this time, it's good. The track is much more lively and full of signs and audience and crystals. I'm guessing these are supposed to represent sugar crystals. Nintendo also made it so that doing the shortcut from the N64 version is out of the question by removing a part of the track. And for good measure, they also made walls super high so that you have to play it the way they want. You can't hit the bats either, believe me, I've tried. Also, looking at the sum of the signs, I have several questions. And then to wrap up the cup, Wii Coconut Mall. Incredible. You can even hit cars with ease as they can't move and escape the wrath of the player. But like, they moved in the Wii and 3DS versions. Come on. There's even multiple different paths you can take around the mall. It's amazing! However, the original graphics were better, and even the 3DS graphics were better. It feels soulless. Like it's just for money. Don't get me wrong, the track is fun to play, but it just feels like Trackmania with Mario characters. Okay, that's the entire Golden Dash Cup, complete with its generic trophy that seems to be the standard with all Mario Kart DLC. Now it's time for the other half of Wave 1, the Lucky Cat Cup. The cup is kicked off with another Mario Kart Tour port, Tour Tokyo Blur. This track is the same gimmick as Paris Promenade, that being having different routes for each lap, and also being a port of a mobile track. But I like Tokyo Blur better because it has a more fun atmosphere. It's also fun because you can finish out of bounds, and it's easy to do purple mini turbos too. DS Shroom Ridge. Aren't these the same trees as 3D Land? So the track isn't bad. It's a very fun track to race around. I like the colors and everything. But the thing is, the Shrooms on Shroom Ridge don't even have collision. Next is GBA Sky Garden. And this is an example of good track. It's a really fun track with the music and everything, with the best music in all of Wave 1. Although, Cloudtop Cruise does put it to shame with its music, have a leitmotif from Gusty Garden Galaxy. There's also airships flying around, which makes sense for a track set so high up in the Mario universe. And there's also Hypes on Clouds. That makes no sense. Where do the pipes even go? And why do the clouds on the sides of the track have collision? They're clouds. But if we ignore all that, this track is the best track in all of Wave 1. Also, this track has bouncy leaves, so nothing else matters. And now finally, the last track of all of Wave 1, Tour Ninja Hideaway. Alright, first things first, the graphics of this track are better than every other track. The music, on the other hand, I wouldn't listen to it in my free time, but it does fit the track. The track being the greatest violation of physics in all of Mario Kart. You can literally float on nothing. You can drive up a ladder and not fall through any of the gaps. The game has so many different paths. There's so many that you can take a different one on each one of your laps. And yeah, that concludes me giving opinions on Wave 1 of the Booster Course Pass.